Hey, what's up, my brother? What's going on? Nice. I'm having a Caesar. All right, it's about that time. You. One second. You. Hey, what's up, man? Shit. Good afternoon. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, you got them? Red Bulls. I read that perfectly because I'm dyslexic. All right. All right. Fuck up, man. How you? Let me take this out. Oh, did he dip out already? Let's see if I can get some of this done. I can see. Kitty. Drew Brees. There we go. Gonna destroy him without ever leaving the pocket. Brees as inspiration. Touchdowns, final game of the season. Cheers. All right. We're playing Seattle? Oh shit.
With the beautiful Puget Sound West, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, they're kicking to me first means I get kicked to them at half.
The NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
All right. Come on.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one caught by Max Williams.
Yeah, that was an accident.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
Good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hit their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Oh, he batted it down.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Give credit to KJ Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate.
They read my play last round.
Not intercepted.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And
yeah, first down.
Down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there. First down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And they'll
Should
get
be
him
first.
down after a pickup of 8.
Second and two.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize.
We'll see what he does. They do
being in
think
the center.
ball for the run.
That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone score. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 8.
Number 1.
And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
It's caught. And it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2.
Can I take a knee? Can you take a knee?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Here come the Seahawks. Time for that offense and quarterback Russell Wilson to go to work.
Got lots of food. Yeah. 25,
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
No.
From the gun, he'll set up the throw.
Sounds good.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. The discussion of the coaching staff is, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
I was going to pick the Steelers because they got that Canadian on their team now this year. And they went 13-0.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Byron Murphy, the first pick of the 2nd round there defensively.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, You're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Second and 10.
My guy.
Wilson again. Well, this will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
If you're a selfish player,
I thought I just did that.
You're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
You're such a klutz, Cat. Let's see if we get it.
Last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Yes!
Pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Russell.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at the 18. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their 1st drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
A gain of 32 that time.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the 1st quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a quick throw, that's complete on the hitch route. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Let's do us another fake pat.
And now the Cardinals are going to go for 2 here. Again, he'll drop the throw. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Here we go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
kick it.
near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He gives it up to Carson. He's up with it up to the 27.
That might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive line, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh, I fucked up. He tricked me.
The tight end, Nick Vanette. And it's 3rd down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. Let's get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Peterson. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
See what they do.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinals. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh my God! What a catch!
Cardinals.
That's my third, my goal completed.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Poor Seattle.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll try and throw for it.
Oh, exactly.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Touch it back. He ain't ready.
This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25.
Caught me off guard that time. I didn't think he was going to run.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
Russell.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
And you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did.
Yeah.
But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, yo. Oh, yes. DK, fuck, he's good.
To the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose.
Right.
And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Wilson now to throw on third down.
Oh. No.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
First down. It's Carson. He'll get us midfield down in the Cardinal territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
Hey, how's it going, Kid Kat? I'm all right. How about you?
And maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant 6 yards. And now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, Wilson.
Oh, you're so lucky.
And he will find his man on the outside.
They're lost.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before
Let's see if we can get these guys with the pinch. Good shit. If I get these guys out in this fourth here, let's have a bong load.
Operating from the gun.
Oh, no.
That's complete.
Yeah, he went out.
And he is out of bounds inside
Wow.
the 30. That catch good for 5.
3rd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what,
I'm gonna have to go with
you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think
blitz
right
here.
there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game. I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to
Yeah, have the red guys.
I think he read that as soon as he got to the line.
My guy he got traded from the Chiefs.
He said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Ooh. Fuck it. 1st and 10, huh?
Two minutes remaining in this first half.
Dragged it out. Nice. I'm whooping that ass, though.
Took nearly the entire first half of the red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Wilson.
Oh, no, you don't.
This is
Oh, yes, you do.
and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the
On the
goal
line.
line, about the 1-yard line. Even 10 yards, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches.
Crazy.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. How do you get much more balance than this? Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that.
All right, get it?
Only gets a yard, but That's enough to set him up first and goal.
Now that's
Oh, are they gonna?
into someone with vision and good footwork.
They are not.
A little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before half. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris
What they got?
His fifth touchdown now on the year, and the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
That was close.
Exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run.
All right, let's see. Return.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all, because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he made him by dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is on.
Go, 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 go.
At the end of this game, he can extra numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. From the 47, it's second and 5. Fighting.
Oh, no, no. Oh, fuck, man. Damn.
Play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
All right, we can't play around now.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. And okay, so much for a halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Time that you counting down, I guess I can do this. Epic. Oh, I guess it was. So just shove me in it. I don't see anything counting down. You get it.
Trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25. Reed opts for the touchback. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Oh, shit,
Wilson,
sorry.
the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second down.
Yeah, just bring it down. Bring it down.
Leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They're running in with Carson. He's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. On the return is Peterson. Oh, fighting off the defender. Breaks free again.
Oh, shit.
Go down.
Oh,
it's a nifty return of 20.
just about, man. That close, I could taste it.
Hands 1st and 10.
I would have been sick.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. Think back to last week. They dropped that game to the Detroit Lions. Now they're trying to make amends here as they've got the football and the lead. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Deep inside. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And they'll turn to Kamara. Stepping up is going to keep it. But he is into the end zone. Help the lead up 2 more. And a little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
Well,
they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
When no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Yeah. Seattle fans wouldn't like that.
Coming up now, a a second and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson incomplete. Freddie Swain was the intended receiver. Third down here.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Open man is Metcalf. He's giving it. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, we talk all the time about
they can't play like shit all night.
Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what
Oh,
they need to do.
over there.
Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
First down. Carson. This defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The 45-yard line.
Let's try and blitz.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh, shit.
That's complete into the hands of Carson. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws
Just
out.
playing some football, man. I guess not the football you're used to. Oh, you're
made an excellent play and held him to no gain.
Here we go.
This offense in desperate need of a
How you doing?
conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
No, not yet.
Waiting for the gun. Wilson.
Yes,
Incomplete.
Wilson's pass intended for Quincy Anunwa.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened.
I'll play probably later. I'll probably be down.
And in the huddle looking at each other.
Here we go.
Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Oh, shit.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now here's a throw. It's complete.
Oh, shit.
Nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space.
It's a pickup at 6.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Yeah, maybe first down.
19 yards there on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in the second half blowout material. Ball toss left side into his tight end.
Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Now the try here
for the extra point.
Try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post.
A huge lead on Seahawks.
Come on, don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3, but from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
never had it. The stuff she used to
grandmother used to say it smelled terrible. Here's Reed returning. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 15. And he'll drop through the throw.
My guy's somewhere off over there.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give it 19.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. From the gun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure.
Oh, you wiener.
Nice
Oh, he got the
work to
first.
get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was
Oh,
going
I
through
thought he
his
got the first.
progressions. Not there.
That's
After
some
about
shit
the
I
third one, he decided
expect
he
to
better
see.
pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's got it. And he's got to get the Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. Wilson gets loose.
Yes! Go! Go!
And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill
really?
a little bit. You
Come
want to regale
on.
us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game is certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Shit, man. Let's try,
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Yeah, baby.
Field and breakaway. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals capitalize on the fumble as they turn it into 6. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Oh, that was dumb.
Trying to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Oh, whoops.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And the Pass complete to a new one. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
I got him.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawks football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Throwing again here, Wilson.
Oh, shit.
And it's caught. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves all the way down to the 1. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move.
47, that's a
defense. A lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes your panic is one thing. I've got to get him right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he breaks through another tackle.
Oh my God, he was doing it.
Past the 15. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
A good run there off right tackle. In an old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of
See, my defense did some work.
They're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
I scored that on Russell Wilson.
You think you can do anything wrong. Whatever
Definitely
you call
a game.
run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cardinals, the win gets them back over 500 and 5-4 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Seattle, They'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see.
I might have to restart my shit.